Friday.
Happy Friday, St. Joe's. What's up?
Well, here we are in front of the award-winning door. So, do we want to talk about this?
Yeah, we should talk about it because it is
Okay.
it's kind of a festive door. I would say
Kind
at least.
of,
And
but
it's,
also it's got a little violence to it.
I know. So could you explain that
I
for our
could.
viewers?
Well, as much as I can. It's not my door. But, so our staff had a door decorating contest. So we each decided to decorate our doors and even the area outside of our doors. And then students from St. Joseph School came over, a group of them, and actually voted for their favorite door. So this door right here is the winning door, and this door belongs to Audrey Rodarte, our office manager. And I think the reason that the kids liked it is because, I don't know if you can see it, but Santa is crashing through a glass window, and there's even there's not just cracks, there's drips of blood. So that was the award-winning door by our students. So when you design doors, what I learned in this lesson is if you want to win, if that's your goal, you have to really know your audience. And so I did not design my door for kids
No.
and their aesthetics. So
Yours is speaks to the warmth of the Christmas hearth.
I think so too. It's woodsy. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's kind of got a North Pole feel to it.
That's what I was going for. Kind of a woodland Christmas. But anyway, 8th graders don't care about woodland Christmas apparently, and they like Santa crashing through a window.
And
So
Deacon
there it is.
Jose's door was quite
Yes.
amazing too.
But he cheated because actually his wife Maria did his whole thing, and it was amazing. Good job, Maria. And so he was second place, and then Barbara Allen won third place, and her door was super cute. It was a bunch of gnomes sledding
right.
and skiing
I
on
did see
snow.
that.
Yeah, it was very cute.
And Father Mike didn't have a door.
You have a door, you just chose not to decorate it.
That's
Let's
correct.
be
Yeah.
clear. Yeah.
Not that I'm bah humbug.
No,
No,
of course not.
I'm all about Christmas.
So why are you wearing that color?
Well, it's kind of a salmon-esque color.
Uh-huh.
That's what people were saying last week when I wore it. And they said, gee, Father, that would be a great shirt to wear on Gaudete Sunday, which we celebrate this weekend as Gaudete, Joyful Sunday. So I thought I would wear a shirt that kind of illustrated Gaudete Sunday.
And since we made that decision, I had to then look in my closet for something pink. And the only thing I own that's pink is this sweatshirt that I got in Lake Tahoe this summer. So I am repping Reno, Lake Tahoe, Nevada over here. Shout out to my friends there, including our former auxiliary bishop, Bishop Muggenberg, who is now Bishop of the Diocese of Reno,
That's right.
Nevada. So, yes, so we are here celebrating the coming of Gaudete Sunday. So what is up? What is up is
Christmas.
No,
Things.
before that.
Okay.
On December 17th, we will be hosting a Posada in Marion Hall. This is at 7 p.m. It includes praying the rosary, a short explanation of what Posada means, and then the singing of the Posada. This concludes with the breaking of piñatas and food, candy, and ponche. This event is in Spanish, so it's not bilingual, it's all in Spanish, but all are welcome to attend. And I know anytime our Spanish-speaking community does anything, even if it's all in Spanish, they are super welcoming and love to see everyone there. So please do come if you're interested.
And that was my experience last Monday at the Vigil for Guadalupe, Las Manitas. Many of our English-speaking community were present for that liturgy and the singing the Manitas. So I was actually quite moved by that all.
And I was there Tuesday night,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful. The mass was great, all of the dancing and the music was great. So, yeah, this is just a continuation of all these great cultural celebrations during Advent. And then, continuing on that same theme, is the Pastorella. So we'll be hosting a Pastorella in Marion Hall tonight, actually, Friday night at 7 p.m. For those who don't know, a pastorela is a Mexican folk play that recounts the journey of a group of shepherds and shepherdesses. I like how they say that, and shepherdesses, to visit the newborn Jesus Christ in Bethlehem. This play will also be all in Spanish, but again, everyone is welcome. So just another great tradition in our Hispanic Latino community.
Yeah, all of them are great ways to prepare for Christmas.
They are.
The coming of the Lord.
Mm-hmm. And what's another great way to prepare? Looks like what's up next on your list.
Well, another way is to continue to work at our relationship with God and to draw nearer to God, who is always drawing nearer to us. And that's through the practice of extended reconciliation. So next Tuesday, on December 19th, we'll have extended Sacrament of Reconciliation. If you're interested in English reconciliation, that will be from 3:30 to 7 o'clock p.m. And Father Bill Amici from the Jesuit community in Portland will be here to hear Spanish confessions from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. So that's next Tuesday, December 19th. So make note of that in your calendar. It's a great way to prepare for Christmas. Which leads me to the next announcement on my little sheet here.
Pay attention, everybody. This is important.
So the following weekend, December 24th, is in the morning is the fourth Sunday of Advent. Usually we have a week of fourth Sunday of Advent, but this year we only have really a half day of the fourth Sunday of Advent, which means Christmas Eve begins in the evening at the 5 o'clock Mass. So what does this mean for all of us church-going peoples? Well, the fourth Sunday of Advent in the morning would be a holy day of obligation because it's Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And Christmas Eve, Christmas Day is a holy day of obligation. So when you're thinking about plans for the weekend, certainly consider coming to the morning, one of the morning masses, either 9 or 11:30, and then figure out as a family which of the liturgies you'll come to for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And all of that information is in the bulletin. And certainly next week when we do, when we film the next What's Up St. Joe's, we'll talk about all of those liturgies. But for now, you can look in the bulletin.
Yeah.
Basically saying you have to come to church Sunday morning and or Sunday evening, not and or, and Sunday evening or Monday morning. That's what I meant to say.
Yes. So Sunday morning masses, 9 a.m. and 11:30.
Thank you.
Fourth Sunday of Advent. Beginning that evening, we transition to Christmas Eve. So the 5 p.m. Mass on will all be celebrations of Christmas.
Yes. Thank you for making that clear.
Yes.
Sometimes I get kind of circuitous in my descriptions.
So you have the opportunity and the obligation to attend Mass twice. That's twice. Sunday twice, or Sunday and Monday. So
Thank you for being the angel of clarity.
not usually, but in this case, I'll try to do that. I'm
I know, I
usually
appreciate
the
it.
opposite. I'm
But
the
it's
angel
important.
of confusion. All right. So if you have any questions about that, again, either call the front desk or refer to the information in the bulletin and on the website. And hopefully that is clear. This doesn't happen that often,
No.
but it's like every few years this happens. So, all right. I think that is all we have this week, which is weird,
Yeah.
other than our question of the week. And you kind of already talked a little bit about
Yes, the
one thing.
question of the week is, as Christmas nears, how do we best prepare for Christmas? And actually, we've almost everything we've talked about today are some ways that we have prepared for Christmas. That
For
is
sure.
Posadas, Pastorela, Mañanitas, Guadalupe. The Sacrament of Reconciliation, another way.
Right.
The celebration of Gaudete Sunday.
Exactly. Yeah, continuing our Advent time. And so, whatever disciplines you kind of took on, spiritual practices for Advent, continue with those. What's one thing that you always do?
Well, you know what I like? I think I said this at the beginning of Advent. There's something about the darkness I like. And so I like in the evenings to put on some quiet Christmas music, Advent music, really. And then light some candles.
Is it Advent music or is it Christmas music?
No, actually, it is Advent music. A little touch of Christmas music here and there, but a lot of "O Come Emmanuel." What Child Is This is kind of bridges Advent to Christmas. So I listen to music. I light some candles. Sometimes do some spiritual reading or do some journaling. But and I like the whole imagery of the light. You know, the light doesn't just it pierces the darkness. It comes to us and visits us, and there's just a warmth in that, and I don't know, just a grace. It helps me prepare for Christmas. Helps me remind me of what's coming. How about you?
Well, I like to also find quiet time during Advent as part of preparing for Christmas, because I find that particularly our secular kind of preparations for Christmas, just kind of what goes on around us, but even the super busyness of ministry during Advent and preparing for Christmas gets to be pretty intense and pretty chaotic. And so sometimes you can really lose your own kind of sense of that spiritual preparation. And so I do like to do same with me, just find quiet time. Either adoration is great quiet time for me because I'm easily distracted. And so what I like about adoration is I'm in a space where there's literally nothing but the Blessed Sacrament and quiet and dark. And so my brain isn't going with all the things I need to do or being distracted by this, that, or the other. So that's one thing I definitely like is to just sit in quiet and prayer and adoration, or, finding other spaces of quiet. If it's not too cold outside, I always love to be outdoors. It's my favorite place to be. So if I can find a dry, reasonably not freezing spot, I always like to also just be outside and just sit and listen to the sounds of nature and
the cool breeze just coming across.
So for me, I agree. It's quiet and just kind of giving yourself that time away from the busyness, even the good busyness. So,
I just add something? This evening I'm headed to the Grotto.
Oh, nice.
And I think it's their Festival of Lights.
It is. Yeah.
I've never been to the Grotto.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, can you believe that? I've never been to the Grotto, and I've lived here almost 8 years. So I'm really excited about going and to the Festival of Lights.
It's very cool. So I've been to the Festival of Lights a couple times, maybe twice. But I've also, we do a field trip to the Grotto pretty much every year with our RCIA participants. And it's also one of my favorite places. Now, during the Festival of Lights, it's pretty hectic. There's a lot of people there and a lot going on. But the Grotto is a great place to go to, during the day, during the week, any time of the year. And it's so close. And it's very peaceful. So all good ideas. Our youth group is going to the Grotto for the lights.
Oh, really?
Tomorrow night. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Well, tonight. Sorry.
They're going tonight?
Friday night.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, they might. I'm going with 2 other Jesuits tonight.
Wow, you'll probably see them.
I might see them.
Yeah, Samantha and Cynthia are taking a group of kids there.
It's great.
Yeah.
I will look out for them.
Yeah, look for them. That'd be cool. All right. Well, I think that's it for this week. We hope you all have a very blessed celebration of Gaudete Sunday, and we will see you there.
We'll see you at Gaudete Sunday. So that brings us to Sunday, right? Yeah. Our masses this weekend. I will preside at the 9 and the 5, and Deacon Jose will be preaching. And then at the 11:30, Father Rigger will be here. There is a baptism at the 11:30, and Deacon Jose will be preaching.
Awesome.
So I think that's it. It's
All
a
right.
simple weekend to celebrate Joyful Sunday.
Yep. So we'll see you Sunday, and then we'll be back for What's Up St. Joe's, the Christmas edition,
Yes.
next Friday.
Can't wait.
Oh, I know. I won't have to wear a pink sweatshirt then.
No, I'm gonna brighten it up next week.
Are you?
Yeah. You too.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Okay.
All right. See you all then. Bye.
Bye.